Xtremes, coming to you live from Baobao, Cordova in Cebu, just outside of Cebu City. So, what's up? Hopefully, everybody had a good week and they're living their lives and preparing themselves for the upcoming awesomeness in their future because living stagnant is not the way to go about it. So, nothing new and exciting with me. Didn't really do much this week. What did I do? I don't know what I did this week. Nothing. It was a good week then. Didn't have to do anything. Went to immigration and it was closed, so I wasn't able to find out any info on my stupid passport situation. But hung out with the little dude and enjoyed my time with him. He's always awesome, talking about my new baby, and I'm enjoying that experience immensely. So to me, that's what life is all about, and if I can be a good steward and shepherd to him, then that's fulfilling to me. Hey, Paul, maybe it's just gonna be you and me this week. How are you doing? I hope you had a good week, man. Me, I didn't do much, but that's life in the Philippines. You don't have obligations, I guess. I mean, I have the obligations, but to me, they don't feel like obligations. They feel like fulfillment. My little dude, he's great. Every day is. Family's great. Lily's doing good. She's a trooper. We're breastfeeding. We're not doing formula, so she has to feed every 2 hours because, baby stomachs aren't very big, so she's, feeling the lack of sleep and everything. And I try to help when I can. She pumps a little milk for me, and she can get maybe a little bit extra sleep, but everything's going great. No complaints. No, the baby's not sleeping any better. If anything, he's sleeping less. They say, when they reach this age, that's when they're supposed to start sleeping more. But that hasn't been the case. I think he's really just soaking everything up and he just wants to be awake. They call it overstimulation, and that's my fault because I'm stimulating him. Doing, one of my subscribers and pretty much a friend now bought us a stroller, and he showed up here at the apartment with a stroller and some clothes and a few baby things, and so I've been taking him out on the stroller quite a bit and overstimulating his butt, so he's not getting very much sleep, but that's okay. I like it. I sleep like sporadically, and it seems to catch up with me after a few days, and I'll just pass out for like at weird hours, like 3 p.m. and I'll wake up at 11 or something and go, whoa, what did I do? But it's great. And everybody in the neighborhood was excited to see him, when Lily was pregnant. And so now that he's here, everybody wants to stop and talk to me and talk to him and look at him. So it's cool. It's a good experience. Yeah. But that was really nice of my subscriber friend. Got me a stroller, really nice one too, and some odds and ends and things. He's like, well, I assume you didn't have a baby shower, which, of course we didn't have a baby shower, but that was really, really cool, touching from, I didn't expect it. It was, obviously from his heart, so pretty awesome. So, and I talked to my neighbor, and he doesn't have a barbecue, but he's got a good spot to do it. So when you get here, if you want to, fire something up, we got a good spot for it. Because right here out in the street probably wouldn't be too good, but we could have a barbecue down in the courtyard down there. So that would be cool. And yes, he is a very cute baby. Barbecue shower gift? I don't know what you mean, but man, you threw me for a loop. Barbecue shower gift. What's that mean? No. Instead of a stroller. Okay. I don't know. Sure. How about that? How about there's 11 people in here. We're rocking and rolling, huh? So hopefully we get some chitter chatter. So some of you 11 people say something cool. By a barbecuer. Man, I went to the Gasano that was near your hotel. Hey, humbled expat. My Saturday's going well. How about yours? Hopefully it's good. But anyways, I was at the Gasano over there by where you stayed. I forget the name of it. And while my friend was buying some groceries, right by the cash registers, there were some barbecues, and like little hibachis, and they were 899 pesos. So I was thinking about going there in a couple days and picking one up, and then we just have to get some charcoal, but they sell that all over the place at all the sorry stores and stuff. So, no problem on that front. So, humbled expat, hopefully you had a good week. And hopefully you're having a good Saturday, Saturday. And technically I'm not in Lapu-Lapu. I'm right at the border of Lapu-Lapu and Cordoba. And Cordoba is spelled Cordova, but it's Cordoba. I was kind of interchanging it with people. I'd say Cordova, and they look at me like I was crazy or something, and then I'd say Cordoba. And gaming with Alexa. Hello, how are you? Only work. That sucks. But at least you'll be back in the Philippines in May and be able to decompress from all that pressure that is put on you like coal, creating a diamond. Sorry, I got a little distracted. Okay, not Alexa. Well, it says Alexia, so yeah. Yeah, very true, very true. So what's happening hot in the world, huh? What's going on? What's the lowdown? Okay, well, I didn't, but if I did, okay. Alexia, there, we're good. Cuba, huh? Wow, that sounds exciting. That should be interesting. Hopefully you have safe travels to Cuba, and while you're in Cuba, you fare well there. That would be a interesting place to travel to for sure. Yeah. Gonna see your cousins. Oh, that's good. Spend some time with family, and I'm a uh, I'm sorry that sorry for your loss. My condolences to you and your family. I'd be curious to know. I mean, I know that for a long time it was tough to travel to Cuba, but I think they're becoming a little bit looser these days. You're welcome. '87. Well, Gallery PSP says hello. Or hello, Gallery PSP. You hear rents are dropping in Cebu. I don't know. That would be good. Cebu City is a little bit higher in general than the outskirts. Seems like what you can get for the price is like 1,500 to 2,000 pesos more for the same. So when people die at like 87, you're supposed to say, well, he had a long good life. Well, I mean, hopefully he did. Depends on how his health was, throughout those last 10 years. '86, '87, somewhere in that range, huh? But, it makes sense that the rents would drop. Because it's pretty expensive. Well, I mean, it's not expensive, but you know what I mean. Michael Fazio. Who's that? Is it like a senator or something? Yeah, no, Cordova is pretty cool. I did a little walkthrough a couple times here. And when I went to the post office the other day, I showed the downtown area. It's pretty chill. And that was, right around 4. You like my hat? Thanks. I need to get a new one. Oh, Fazio, Michael Fazio, Bohol vlogger. That sucks. How did he die? It's too bad. I need to find more hats. I'm down to my last hat. My dog's not inside anymore, but pre-exile, it had enough time to destroy all my hats. My favorite hat, too. It destroyed my favorite hat. We're all gonna meet that fate one day, right? Nobody can escape escape death, obviously. So hopefully Michael Fazio lived life to its fullest. The dog, well, it's kind of a loaded question because the street out there invites kind of a lot of traffic, and I'm right next door to a store. And when we first moved here, there were some kids that were poking the dog with a stick and throwing things at it. So that didn't help, the dog become very calm. So now it's prone to barking at everyone. And then there's this homeless guy, or I don't know, they call him homeless, but then they'll call him loco, or they'll call him drug addict. So they refer to him as a lot of negative connotations. And he just kind of hangs out in front of my door over there and stares at the stairs, and my dog just goes nuts and barks at him, which, is good, but at the same time it's loud as heck, and seems like it's always at an inopportune time, when the baby's just crashing or something, but we've only been here, not even 2 months yet, so I'm anticipating improvement. But I've tried to let the dog come in a few times, but it literally walks right in and just drops a deuce right on the floor. I'm like, nope, back outside, sucker. Not learning in that area, that's for sure. Can I sing? Not really. I used to sing a lot when I was younger, but I can't sing with beans anymore. My claim to fame was when I was younger, I sent in a demo to Interscope Records, and the executive emailed me back and was like, wow, I'm interested. And so I said a bunch of things like about 9/11, and I never heard back from him again after that, because that was all just happening, and I had a pretty big internet presence under an assumed name, and I was writing for a political magazine at the time, which is now defunct, and so I was very vocal about some of that stuff, and it pretty much ruined my chances with that guy. But you saw me singing with my baby there. Yeah, Lily filmed me, and so I just decided, well, I'll post it because he was cute. He fell asleep to the song, and record producers did 9/11. Yep, they were all in on it. It's an inside job. And Alexia is a singer. Nice. Do you post your songs online? I'll have to check them out when I sign off of here if you do. Oh, bummer. Shy. Well, don't be shy. You only got one life to live, and like I say, not all the time, but pretty frequently, most people, when they get older and they talk about their regrets, of course they feel guilty for the bad things they did, but they feel the most regret over things they never did, or the things that they were too afraid to do. So, if singing is your passion, go headfirst into it, so that when you get older, you don't have any regrets. Jared's here. Hey, brother. How you doing? Um, nice to see ya. Hope you had a good week. I do not discuss politics with anyone, although there's an American here, and that's all he wants to talk about. But he's the kind of person that just wants to be heard. So I just let him ramble on for like 20 minutes, and I'll stand there and sweat and get eaten by mosquitoes, and then I'll say, see you later. So that's the extent of my discussion of politics here in the Philippines, is just listening to somebody. And maybe I might agree with, or go, yeah, and I might get maybe one or two words in. But, and then the live stream, the last couple of live streams, I've got on little tangents and got warnings from YouTube for talking about the stuff they don't want you to talk about. Other than that, I haven't gotten involved in anything. But when people ask me, and they ask me a lot, do you like the Philippines? And I say, yeah, because the United States is in a bad state. And sometimes if they speak really good English, they'll ask me why. And I'll tell them, like cost of living and the politics and stuff like that. So and then my video that I posted about why Filipinos shouldn't go to the United States, which is, talking about the state of the states. So not much. Your mom won't let you sing in the house? Well, that's a bummer. I'll go outside and sing then. Sing to the birds. Make friends with crows. Well, if it's your passion to sing, go for it. Do it. Don't have that regret when you're 50. I should have did more with it. I started vocal training when I was 5 years old. Or no, that's not true. I was older. I think I was 7. What I've been up to? Not much really. I did some grocery shopping and some strolling around in the stroller this week, and other than that, just been hanging out and taking care of the baby, which is pretty time consuming. And when I'm not taking care of the baby, I'm passing out sleeping for 1 or 2 hours. So that's about it. Pretty boring dude here. Well, hopefully, Alexia, you can acquire those things. And you really don't need much. I bought this little microphone right here. This little microphone hooks up to your cell phone. It cost me about $3. You can put this into your cell phone. If you've got another device, you can turn on a karaoke song and go live with it. So, you don't need much money to be able to showcase your talent. Cloth or disposal? Well, I bought some cloth diapers on Lazada, and when they showed up, they were the size for a squirrel. So I am currently using disposables. I don't like it, but that's the reality. And Jared's here. Thanks for encouraging, Jared. Good to see you. It's been a while, huh? Hopefully all is well with you. Well, if you get $3 or something like that, probably in the States it's like 7. You can swing it. It's not that hard to do. Don't try not to make excuses. um, for things. There's always, if there's a will, there's a way. Not good. Find something. Oh man, this is temporary. It's the baby is breastfeeding, and I'm a kind of like reader, and so as I've been reading all about it, which I've had a kid before, and I read all about him too when I was in the process. That was pre-internet, so I was reading books like What to Expect When You're Expecting, and all that series of books and whatnot. But his stomach is really small, and with the breast milk, it's not as there's not as much junk in it as the formula. So the formula actually allows the kid to not feed as much, but the breast milk is all just straight nutrients, and it's easily digestible. And their stomachs are small when they're born until they're like 4 months. 4 months, the stomach starts to grow bigger. They can feed bigger, and they sleep more. So right now he's only 2 months, just turned 2 months on the 16th. So he has to feed every 2 hours, and if I wasn't like involved in all that stuff, then it would be all on Lily, and I don't want to burden her and put it all on her. I'm 50% the reason why, right? So I'm active with it, and I am completely and totally satisfied with it. I'm happy. If I have to go to the store and shop, when I'm there, I can't wait to come back and be with them. So I'm happy. I'm happy. I may seem tired, which I am. And maybe I'm not as energetic or whatever, but it's all really fulfilling and all really satisfying. So I couldn't ask for anything better or any other situation in my life. This is exactly what I feel that life is all about. I like being a teacher. I got a mind full of questions and a teacher in my soul. So it fits, it's a good fit for me. I like being a parent, and I was a parent before, and hopefully I can improve on my mistakes that I made there and make this time around even better. So that's my goal, is to be a good teacher. Well, I don't have a plan with anything. Whatever happens, hopefully just this one kid, but you never know what can happen. Maybe there'll be more in the cards, but hopefully not anytime soon, you know what I'm saying? I look tired. Well, that's because, the dude was up. He woke up at 11. He's been waking up at like 11. And then he'll be up till almost 4. And so, I try to let her sleep. She pumps before she crashes. And then I go in the other room and give her a few hours of sleep. And then I go to bed, but then he wakes up again at like 7 or something. So up and down, up and down. But no worries on any of it, man. It's all good. It really is. So I woke up. I went to bed at about 5, and then I got up at 8, and then I fell asleep till 11:30 a.m. And I've been up ever since. Bye. I know it's not selfish to do that stuff, but it's all temporary, and I'm not complaining about any of it. It's fantastic. It's the best thing that could have happened to me, really. It really is. 100% the best thing that could have happened. And I guess I get $3,500 tax credit for him, which is great. That'll be a nice chunk of change. A few more months in the land of the enchantment. That's New Mexico, right? Progress on a bike? Nah, not even shooting for it. Not in the cards right now. But if I sell my house and all that goes well, then that'll be the first thing that I buy. I'm gonna get an electric one, like a 3 or 4 passenger electric vehicle, so I can travel around the Lapu-Lapu area and all of Cordoba and do it safely, not ride in tandem like 4 or 5 people on a scooter. So yeah, I'm gonna get one of those electric ones. I just have to figure out where to park it. Yeah, I read an article that they're contemplating doing registration for the electric bikes. That's okay. They're cheaper, and my neighbor has one. Actually, several of my neighbors have them. Now that I'm out here, there's more people that have them. But the guy that I've really spoken to a lot about it, he's had his for over a year, and he loves it, and he's had, thankfully he's had no issues with it. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get one of those, because it's either that or get a car, and I don't want to get a car. So if I have to register, one of those 3 or 4 passenger little electric vehicle things, that's okay. And I'll get the one that costs about 48,000. Or there's also another one that's 53,000. So that's about the price range. And again, that's down the line. I don't know if my house is gonna sell or what, but no need for it now. I'm so close to the street that I can walk to most things, and I can walk to the street and take a Jeep right to the grocery store. So dry storage area. Well, yeah, I would definitely have to park it somewhere where it doesn't get wet. That's for sure. And I'm not there yet, so I haven't really talked around. But I was talking to this tricycle guy who's my neighbor. But he drives trike. And we talk a little bit here and there, and he told me that there's a place that I could store it for a fee, and it's covered. So it's a covered area. So, but I haven't really followed through with any of that, because it's kind of like buying the cart before the horse. Once I get to where I'm prepared to buy it, then I'll start seeking parking and all that stuff. But I don't anticipate that being for several months. I just don't need anything right now. Like I said, since we moved, it's like a mile and a half to the road, to the main road where the Jeeps run. Maybe less than that. Maybe it's a mile. So it's good exercise to walk down there, and then I just hop on a Jeep for 13 peso, go right to Gisano. And if I don't need to go to Gisano for diapers or any wipes or anything like that, then I just take a right on my feet, which are called TL in Bisaya. Use my TLs and turn right and walk right to the market, and just buy veggies there. So No, I haven't tried my card yet. I need to activate it, and I don't have a phone that can call the number. So, um, my sister, she lives in the States. I'm going to give her all the information, and then she's going to activate it for me. But she's out of this. She's traveling right now, and when she gets back, she will activate it for me. But pretty much all I need it for is to send myself money, and I got to get my passport renewed, and you can only do that, with a debit card online. So that'll be when I use it, but I haven't been able to use it yet. Where is it? I don't know. Yeah, we don't need any water with our lithium batteries. That's for show. That's for shizzle. So I got to be careful. But I'll maybe get a cover too. Like even if it's a covered area, I'll get like some kind of tarp, that's designed for it to go over it, so it double protection to keep it from getting dripped on and stuff. This one that I saw, it has skirting on the sides. It costs like 5 or 7,000 more to get it, but that you can pull that down, put a tarp over it, and park it under covered area. I think that'd be good. Let's do it. What are gum shields though? Flak jacket. That's for motorbikes, right? Flak jacket outside of Ground Zero in Dumageddon. Yeah, man. I mean, I don't know how I could be a benefit, but I'm open to any ideas. Email me at philippines.extremes@gmail.com and let's talk more about that. I'd be interested to hear. And I don't know how I could be a benefit to that endeavor, but maybe once we discuss it, it'll make more sense. Vehicle thefts. No, I haven't. But I'm not in the mix of much of that. I know when the cops set up their roadblocks, they confiscate a lot of motorbikes for non-registration, and the people just lose. So that's kind of a theft. But no, not any illegal thefts I haven't heard of. But my neighbor, this expat guy who lives down there, his brother-in-law, who's a Filipino and lives in Cordova, suggests that if you have a motorbike here, you should put a chain on it, chain the wheels. So it is a thing, I guess, but I personally haven't known anybody that's gotten anything stolen or heard of anything, but I'm sure that it occurs. Well, you could just, like I said, well, preferably you would have a gated area that you could park inside, and then for added protection, you just chain the wheels. And like this guy down here, that's what he's doing. He's behind a gate, got a big, huge padlock through the wheels, and then he has a CCT camera pointed right at it. So he's pretty secure, at least he feels so. So that's one way you could go about it. And that's the thing too. I mean, some of these bikes that people are paying for cost a pretty penny. I mean, even as much or more than what they would cost in the United States. Like I saw this Kawasaki or something for sale, and it was like 2 million peso. Something like that would be a hot ticket that would probably really need, some security behind it. But, if you're just getting like a little Honda Click or something, then, not as much of a risk. Yamaha NMAX, that could have been what it was. I don't know. I'm definitely getting the itch to do something, I want to explore a little bit, so I'm pretty patient, so in a few months I'm hopefully gonna go check out a couple of places that are piquing my interest. And I have a friend that I've known for about, let me say this right, I think 10 years now. They live in Manila, and they're Filipino. So, yeah, you're in Mindanao. So there's a ground zero in Mindanao. I heard of vehicle theft. They return it to you out of pity. Oh, that's good. I mean, as with anything, you just have to be careful. Don't do flashy things. If you are going to get something expensive, just be smart with it and do your due diligence. But if you, buy something that's not super expensive, you'll probably be less of a target, of course. There's this new icon on my screen. It's a lightning bolt. I have no idea what it is, but I'm so tempted to click it. But it might like zap you guys all off of the screen, and then I'll never be able to hear from you again or something. But I really, really want to touch that thing. I'm not going to do it. Yep. So, Saturday night, rock and roll. Saturday morning for all you statesides. Hope y'all are going to do something cool. They always rock out the karaoke here pretty much every night, but I swear, usually right about 10 o'clock they turn it off. So they're pretty respectful about it. Bow. I got my laptop up and running. Haven't used it ever since the ants. The ants will crawl into your electronics here, man. So I'm using this stupid cord. It takes like 2 days to charge the dang thing. But I got this stupid thing here. So hopefully I'll be able to do something cool with it. Make better videos. Has more editing software on it, which I don't know how to use. But maybe I can figure it out with my wits. Won't they always love you? The look in your eyes. So, Gear, do you have water running on your property like a river or a stream? Or anything nearby? Un momento, por favor. Make use of my time, since this is so exciting. But I buy this this water here because crap adds up, man. You know, you can buy one of these big jugs here of water for 60. This one's 60 or something like that, as opposed to buying these, which can run 25 to 30. And in this big one, there are 6.5 of these. So you do the math. Oh yeah? Smart shopping. All right, folks. Well, I think we'll call it a day here, and I hope everybody does well their coming week. Stay focused, stay grounded, try to do something positive, and try to make the world a better place. All right? Because that's what I always try to do. But I sometimes succeed and sometimes I fail. But, you know, always keep trying. So everybody out there, take care. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. And we will see you soon. Adios and God bless.